97 won the River, Atlanta's classic hits. You know, yesterday on the show, I had a chance to talk to one of the hardest working men in Atlanta rock and roll, and that would be Charlie Starr of Blackberry Smoke. Today, I think it's the second hardest working man in Atlanta rock and roll. Nick from Yacht Rock Revue. Sir, how are you?
I am fantastic. It feels good to be second to Charlie Starr in anything. That dude is amazing.
Dude, I mean, he's one of the best guitar players ever to come out of this city. Obviously, lots of success with Blackberry Smoke. Then when he's not doing that, he's out with the Allman Family Betts revival thing. And then he's got, you know, the Toy Factory project, which is the Marshall Tucker tribute. So he's always doing something. But you're kind of the same. When you're not out with Yacht Rock, you're doing solo shows or shows with our buddy Tim Smith at Eddie's Attic, or, you know, Yacht Rock Revue, or doing other things, you know?
Got to keep busy. You got to keep the wheels turning. On the engine of the yacht, however you want to do that.
The engines of the yacht, they have been spinning and purring for, 17 years now?
Yeah, since 2007, back at the 10 high.
Did you imagine that this would ever become something that not only was a wonderful way to make a living, but would last this long?
I mean, we had no idea. We were always just wondering, when does the Yacht Rock fad run out? And so that's why we did so many of these different shows, like the Beatles or the Pink Floyd or the Stop Making Sense, whatever. It was just, let's get ready for Yacht Rock to not be popular. And then that didn't turn out to be a problem.
Yeah, those other shows you mentioned, they were like rock battles, weren't they? Where you would do some songs from The Who and some songs from, like, let's say, the Beatles, and then people would decide who was the winner at the end of the night.
The rock fight. Yeah, it was basically just a challenge to ourselves. How many songs can we keep in our brain at one time?
And how many songs are in your brain now at one time?
Oh, man, hundreds.
It's gotta be.
I mean, over the years, it's been, I think, 400 or 500 songs that we've played. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount.
It's insanity. The big holiday show, the big spectacular, is this. I think I'm going to call it a spectacular. It's this Saturday night at the wonderful venue that is the Coca-Cola Roxy. One of the best ones to play, surely.
Oh, man, we love that place. The holiday special is one of our favorites because it was, the first holiday special, I think, was in 2008. Or maybe, and it was our first attempt at playing a big Yacht Rock show, and it sold out the Variety Playhouse. And we were like, wow, maybe this could be a thing. And it turned out it is.
Yeah, it definitely is a thing. And Yacht Rock Revue is definitely a thing. It's always a fun time. And if you need your sailor hats, you go to yachtrockrevue.com, by the way, amongst one of many things, amongst many marvelous merchandise ideas from Yacht Rock Revue. So the Stop Making Sense thing, that's become an annual thing too, right?
Yeah, we love doing that Talking Heads show. It is so much fun. There's so much energy. And it's just, kind of a palate cleanser from the Yacht Rock, a very different kind of show. And helps us kind of refresh in a lot of ways.
Yeah, so that's the Georgia Theater March 19th, and then Variety Playhouse March 20th. Variety Playhouse still, I think, my favorite venue in this city.
I love it. It feels good to go back there.
Brad is a wonderful human being, and the mix of bands that come through there never ceases to amaze me. It's just a great place to watch live music,
It's a wonderful treasure for our city. We're lucky to have so many great venues, and I'm lucky to get to play a lot of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, let me ask you this. There's other members of Yacht Rock that do other things, and I know that Mark Donnell's has become, can I call him a heavy metal producer?
Definitely.
It's absolutely insane what he's doing right now.
His band, The Burned Over, is so heavy and just bad to the bone, man. It's so good. And you want to talk about the opposite of yacht rock. Nothing could be less yachty than the super metal.
No, there's no yachty when you listen to The Burned Over, but man, it's good stuff. And everything as well, I would imagine. What's on the rider these days? What's the most requested thing from you guys when you get to different cities?
Well, we've got to have our cannabis beverages. That's a requirement. Can sponsors our tour, so we got to have those. We do. There's got to be a large amount of vodka and some protein bars. I mean, pretty much vodka and protein bars will be fine.
I like it. I'm partial to the THC beverages myself. No better way to relax, I think.
Oh, man, it's amazing. I feel like 10 years ago you were still rogue if you had anything to do with marijuana, and now it's like sponsoring our tour for the Yacht Rock.
I don't know about you, but I was a fool. I did not invest in that business when I should have done.
Oh, man, yeah. There are some people who are going to make a lot of money in that business.
Yeah, it's those beverages, and it's also electric bicycles, I feel like.
I don't have one of those. I got a lot of the cannabis beverages, but I keep the bike analog.
You don't have to charge the bike, but the cannabis beverages charge you up.
Exactly. That's all the engine I need.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, so the show this Saturday, I know I've seen some footage and I've been to the holiday show before. Are the boxes going to make an appearance?
Most definitely. That's like the biggest holiday tradition. I was going to say something about it if you didn't.
The Justin Timberlake inspired boxes.
Right. The Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, Andy Samberg. Spoiler alert, it's coming. We do it every year. My favorite part of the gag, though, is that, Peter and I come out and sing the song, and we've got our boxes, and then it's time for a sax solo. And Dave comes out, and he has, like, the giant, like, the refrigerator box on the front. Well, in true Dave fashion.
It just goes to show that looks can be deceiving because Dave is a very tiny, skinny man.
You can't judge a book by its cover in that case.
Or a man by his box.
Right, exactly.
Hey, Nick, it's always a pleasure to speak to you, man. And we will see you Saturday night up at the Roxy, and we will see you in March for some Stop Making Sense Genius shows at the Variety Playhouse in Georgia Theatre. Have a great holiday season.
Cheers. Happy holidays, Nick.